episode of Fierce Feminine Fridays, my weekly Friday broadcast where I celebrate you as the fierce, intentional, resilient, and empowered woman that you are. Friday is the only day of the week that's named after the goddess. It is the day of the week that we can truly honor the divine feminine, and together as women, we can tap into our feminine fire to overcome our pain, our trauma, and disappointments to maximize our potential to live a fierce and phenomenal life. Today, I want to talk to you about the dark night of the soul. And yes, it is a timeout. And it can feel like you're in a depression, but it is a time in your experience where you are totally disconnected or feel totally disconnected from everything that you know, and life doesn't seem to have any meaning anymore. You may feel lost. You may feel like you have no direction. You may feel like you're disconnected. It is a time in your experience that may be triggered by a traumatic event like the death of a loved one. Or it may be a time in your experience where you just seem to just go into a place where you don't feel connected, or you feel alienated from everything that you know, and nothing seems to have true meaning to you anymore. Well, the dark night of the soul is a time in your life where you are actually repackaging and reprogramming your conceptualization of life and what it means to you. You're turning everything around, and things that may seem meaningless to you right now are because you are looking at them from a different vantage point. And when you're in this deep, dark night of the soul, it may feel like a depression. And it may feel extremely dark in your life at this particular point in time. But what it means is you're reprogramming yourself so that you can feel the true aliveness of life. It means that you're learning how to reconnect with the spiritual part of your being. And until you have gone through that whole dark night process, you're not going to feel connected. So you have to just release and surrender to the whole process. And once you emerge from the dark night of the soul, you're going to find that you have more aliveness, and everything that you thought with your human mind meant one thing, you're going to see it from your spiritual mind, so that you'll see it from a higher level of awareness, and your realization of life will become one of understanding that you were here by divine design. And the purpose for your life is simply to be. I have helped countless women learn that their dark night of the soul was part of their full reimagining of their whole life, and that they can understand that they have a fire within them that they can tap into to maximize their potential to live a fierce and phenomenal life, a life filled with the dreams that they thought that they would never ever be able to fulfill before. And I would like to invite you to work with me in a 90-minute free session where I will show you how you can move through the dark night of the soul and reimagine your life to live the experience that you have dreamed of for your life too. All you have to do is go to mycoachdiva.com. That's mycoachdiva.com. And I will see you next week for a new episode of Fierce Feminine Fridays. So have an amazing weekend, and love and fire.